Hello everybody, my name is Javier Mayo, the pastor of Iglesia centralamen at 4200 North 15th Street in Tampa, Florida. And I'm actually here on site, and it's been a little while since I've done an update. I think it's been a good month or month and a half, and I wanted to catch everybody up to speed on what we're up to. The last time we made a video, it was in Spanish. Today I have all the intention to do it in English, to show people what we haven't accomplished since our last video here at the church. As most of you might already know, we have been closed. We are under construction, and I say that lightly because we still don't have the permit yet from the city of Tampa, but we are moving on with certain things that do not require a permit, and I will show you those in this video today. The original plan all along for the last couple of years, we have been saving money to replace this roof, and as you can see, it's in dire shape. It needs a lot of help and it needs to be rebuilt. So we started talking to the architects, the engineers, getting the blueprints, getting all the engineering done to get permitting to be able to do the construction. Back here in the back of the property, as you can tell, the power's been cut off by Tico. They signed off on it. Meter has been removed. We officially have no more power. And here you can see the exterior wall that I mentioned in the previous video, the shape of the structure, and foundation issue that we've had for many years. You can start seeing part of the original, I guess, 1940 structure is back in here with a little bit of brick and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It has been patched over the years. Here's again part of the original structure in brick, which is now settled enough to ruin any efforts that were done in the inside over the years. And if you look closely, the wall has given up on us. It has moved, shifted, causing a lot of structural damage to the roof to the point that it's beyond repair. Now let's go inside. Here we got some cracks going on. In here we have pretty much done everything we can without a permit as far as removing drywall and inspecting. We have removed all the tile / carpet to the best of our ability. And here we got one issue of the settlement that we saw starting from the outside. I'm not claiming that it was all because of the foundation issue, the original foundation. I really cannot pinpoint it to one specific thing, but we are in this boat and this is what we got to deal with. When we first started, we had no idea that we had to do all these repairs to the foundation and to the slab inside. And as you could follow the crack along with me, it's quite a big one. And here we just spray some water down so we could sweep. So the crack is not that visible, but it is in fact here. And this crack meets here and goes two ways. Then it keeps going this way on the other side. And it keeps going like this. Stops right about here. And it goes that way, this way, and that way. And it is pretty frightening, if you ask me. So this has been one that we didn't know. Of course, when we started saving money, when we started gearing up for this construction or reconstruction, we had no idea what was underneath. Now we do. So it is our job now to just make it right. Now in the process, we also saw other things that we didn't know were behind the walls. I am going to try to show you a few things like that. Rotten wood. And that is not rotten, actually. It's actually full of termites. The good old Florida termites. stuff like this. So found this a lot of places. Here, I point them out quickly. We found some in that back wall back there. We found some in that back wall back there. We found some moisture issues down there. We found some back in this bathroom, what used to be the man's bathroom. In there a little bit. This is the wall that we thought we had to replace originally, which now we know for certain that it must go. But if you look, there's certain areas that the termites are pretty obvious. So we are working under the assumption that this wall needs to be completely replaced. Now we knew that, right? But what we didn't know was the fact that this wall back here is also in dire need of help. The platform that was sitting here before, we already removed it all. We already swept. We already did everything. I'm gonna try to add some images to this video so you can see what used to be here. But at the end of the day, there was a ton of termite damage all along here, which rendered the platform useless. We had to remove the whole thing, which we did. So here's where we stand today. Originally, we thought we were just going to replace the whole roof, which is structural, and that wall, which would be behind me right now. Now, today what we have learned is not only we need to replace the roof above us, the wall behind me, but the wall to my left. Let's see if I can point to it. This wall needs to be replaced. That wall back there needs to be replaced. Pretty much the whole slab, as we saw the cracks going throughout, needs to be replaced as well. And I don't know how to say this besides saying this is a complete rebuild. We are waiting on permits still from the city of Tampa. I think we should have an answer from them by December 2nd. Here's a little bit more of this termite damage that I was referring to, which obviously being inside of, we had no clue and no way to really tell. There was no visible signs on the outside except in one little area that was not a structural bearing wall, so I didn't really think about it too much. But yeah, that's what we're up against today. And obviously the budget that we have has gotten blown out of proportion. We need all the help we can get, which is one of the reasons why we're doing this video. And if there's a way that you could help by either sharing this video or donating to the cause, I really appreciate it. We'll make sure to include the different ways that you can actually help us out, that you can actually donate. We will gladly appreciate it, because the budget's blown out of proportion. The scope of the work is blown out of proportion. By taking away all the walls that we have already mentioned, we're gonna have to upgrade all the electrical. More than likely, by the time we rip the floor, some of the plumbing will have to go and might have to update as well, which were never in the original plans and never on the original budget. So at this point, if you work for a manufacturer that makes any of the products that I'll need, reach out. We need all the donations we can get. If you can actually donate yourself in a certain way, please do so as well. Thank you very much for your time and help, and have a blessed day. Thank you.